I've been going for a minute now. I'm back with the jump off. Goons in the club, case something jumps. So I know I disappeared for a while. I just had to get my head in the game, y'all. And I'm a big fan of if you don't have anything to say, you can just shut up. And so I just had to shut up for a little while. But I got stuff to say now, and I'm back. And I'm so happy to be back. Um, so today I want to talk about weight loss and fat phobia. So I've talked about this topic in a different perspective before, and you can check out that video here. But I want to talk about it in terms of being on the other side of weight loss. So since y'all last seen me, I've lost some weight. So in the last year and a half, something like that, I've lost like 60 to 65 pounds, depending on how many French fries I have, 60 to 65, somewhere in that range. And I feel good. I feel great. It was just a matter of me wanting to be a little more comfortable in my body. And that's the language I always try to use and encourage other people to use around weight loss, is like, don't disparage your bigger body. Just say, I want to be more comfortable in my body. And you know, when you hit that goal, I'm still a plus size girl. I'm still a fat girl, depending on who you ask, depending on what scale you're using. The BMI, for sure, I'm still way up there. But I don't care about the BMI. It's a whole different conversation. But with that, I wanted to get to a place where I felt more comfortable, where, like, when I'm going up the stairs, I'm not feeling as winded. That's comfort for me. Where, when I look in the mirror, I'm pleased with what I see. That's comfortable for me. With my clothes fitting this way or that way, that's comfortable for me. So I wanted to get to a place of comfort with my own body. And that's what I want for everybody. You should always strive to feel comfortable in your body, no matter what that size is. When you wake up in the morning, I want you to feel like, yes, I feel good. That's it. I feel like that is a very friendly language for your body. But I digress. What I want to talk about is that you do not have to become fat phobic just because you're no longer fat. So again, I'm still a plus size girl, still a fat girl, whatever you want to call it, however you want to say it, curvy, thick, fat, plus size, whatever you want to call it, BBW, all of that. Sorry, I have a Dalmatian who cannot understand why he is not involved in this process. Can you go sit down? Back. Sit. I'll put a little picture of him right here. But anyways, so just because you lose weight, just because you've, maybe achieved your dream body, or you've gotten more comfortable in your body, or whatever the case, don't let that turn you into a anti-fat person. Don't let that turn you into a fat phobic person. So having lost weight, I'm still very conscious of my language about my own weight loss, about other people's weight loss. I am not, going under people's pictures and commenting about how big they've gotten or how fat they are, or saying, hey, you probably need to join me because, girl, that way to get on you. I'm not posting old pictures of me and disparaging her and saying, oh my goodness, how did I let myself get there? Like, those things are fat phobic in nature. And I know some of it is well intentioned. You might post an old picture of yourself and say, like, oh my goodness, I can't believe I let myself go like this. I can't believe I was this fat, I was this ugly, like, who was I, blah, 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 whatever. And you're just celebrating your current self. But it's like, at the expense of disparaging the person who got you here, the person who made the decision to be where you are now. And also, I'm not a person who thinks that everybody needs to consider everybody when they're talking about everything. But the same way that you wouldn't post a picture of you with your natural hair and then disparage that because now you got your middle part bust down because other people are wearing their natural hair still. You get what I'm saying? You get where I'm going? So your friends who exist in bigger bodies, the people that follow you that exist in bigger bodies that are as big as or bigger than the body that you are disparaging, they see that. They see that. You get what I'm saying? It's like being like, oh my goodness, I can't believe I only made 50K at that time. I was such a broke beep. Now I'm making, 150K. Phew. Glad I'm out of the poorhouse. Like, that is not cool. That's not cool. Don't do that. Don't do that. You like, I hope that y'all are getting the metaphors that I'm putting down here. Like, it's great to celebrate your body. Celebrate that you reached your goal. Celebrate your progress. Celebrate, hey, I made a goal to lose 50 pounds and I lost that 50 pounds. Here's the before, here's the after. I am so proud of myself. That's great. That's excellent. You can post those pictures, you can say that. But oh my goodness, I can't believe I was ever this big and sloppy. It's like, sheesh. Not only be nice to other people who are currently existing in those bodies, but be nice to the before you. Be nice to her. Why are you being so mean to her or him? I don't know. It might be some men. Be nice to them. You don't got to do that. You don't got to do that. So I say that to say there is a lot of fat to fit, mean girl pipeline is what people would say. Like, girls lose weight and they immediately start, judging and down talking the people who are still existing in bigger bodies with phrases like big back, which I absolutely loathe. I hate that term. Like, come on, y'all. It's 2025. It's 2025. Big back. Don't like it. But anyways, you do not have to start criticizing, judging, being mean to just because you've come on the other side of your weight loss journey, because you don't know what somebody else's journey looks like. And as a person who's been there, you should be uber conscious of what it feels like to be there. So be nice. Be nice, y'all. That's all I'm saying. Do you really have to chew that while I'm doing this? Right now is the best time? Thanks. Anyways, be nice. I'm not even going to say be humble, because I don't really buy into the whole, like, humility vibe, trying to humble women especially. Like, I don't really buy into that. But just be nice. Be nice. And if you don't have nothing nice to say, you don't have to say nothing at all. What a concept. We were taught that before. And what's the golden rule? Treat other people how you want to be treated. If you don't want people on, public platforms criticizing your body, don't do it to them. It's that simple. All right, signing out. Until next time. Bye.